Well, good evening, everybody. Game Time Brian, otherwise known as the mailman, in the house with my buddy Mark Holmes. We are going to stream and discuss all things Cowboys and NFL while watching the NFL honors. And of course, Jerry Jones has decided to bring the news literally just minutes away from broadcast from 9 o'clock Eastern for the NFL Honors Show. So it's just amazing to me. Mike Zimmer has been named, which we all knew. Okay, we knew. And I'm fine with it. I like Mike Zim. Zim's a hell of a coach. So it'll be curious to see how him and McCarthy are going to coexist. But me and Mark are going to break it all down. Unmute yourself, my man. Go ahead, Mark. Unmute.
Okay,
there he goes. There he is.
So here we have Walker Wade, who shared with me a video. Shout out to Law Nation. Law Nation, the standard bearer for why?
Hello.
Okay. The standard bearer for us Cowboys out there. He is blown up. Shout out to Law Nation. You're listening to nothing but the best. You know, I knew him, man, for a long time. He shared with us a interview with D-Law where they're asking him, what happened? D-Law, what happened, man? He's like, we got tired. We were tired. And behind that, I don't know if you remember the Jimmy Johnson, who took the quote from Patton. Fatigue makes cowards of us all. And he ended up basically saying, when you're getting your ass, when you're out there and kicking somebody's ass, you're having fun. But fatigue makes a coward of us all. And so when I hear they're tired, I don't blame that, because see, this is where Wade's like, screw this, we got to get rid of the players. It's not the players' fault that they're tired. That goes back to coaching and being part of Camp Cupcake.
Remember the Eagles were so fatigued?
Thoughts on that? Game time?
Nothing surprises me with this team. I'm just making sure I posted the right video.
Okay.
I think I did. Yeah, I did. I'm good. I just got to double check. I got to worry about your videos and my videos. I haven't had to worry about yours in a while.
So anyway, we got Mike Zimmer. I might say Mike Zimmer might be the guy to kind of be on them to be in better shape, so to speak.
Okay, but again, and I love Mike Zimmer, but we need to, this is not a Mike McCarthy hire. I just want to remind everybody that Dan Quinn was not a Mike McCarthy hire, but similar temperament as far as coaching. Now, I like the fact that we're going with a little nasty, but he's not going to put his arm around you, Mark, and tell you, hey, listen, man, we need to run, we need to hit the right gap or whatever he's talking, like instruction. Mike Zimmer's going to yell at you until you get it right. So it'll be interesting to see when we get to the practice field how Mike McCarthy and Mike Zimmer coexist. So that'll be the thing.
Here's the big question right here. This is actually what you need to ask yourself is this a possible, I'm firing Mike McCarthy and this is going to be my head coach guy?
Well, I already said, the other day, I said, I'm not trying to be negative. We're still in this, and I'll get to you, chat. I see you guys. We're still in this win now. We're in win now mode. We're going all in. We're pushing the chips in. Yeah, okay. I think we all know what that's going to mean.
Hold. Back up. Do you actually believe that shit?
No. Well, that's what I'm saying. So we're going to have plenty of time to address that. But if they do go out and get me a stud D lineman and at least one stud linebacker before the draft, then I'm going to have a different thought. But as of right now, I don't buy it. Now, Mike Zimmer, him coming in, when's the bye week next year? Okay, because as we sit today, right now, I want to know when the bye week is, because if the bye week is week 8 next year, week 9, Mike Zimmer will be your head coach. I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm talking as we sit here today. I don't like what we got as far as talent on the defense. I understand we got a draft. We have a lot. We have a lot to do, Mark. I know we have a lot to do.
Okay. Here's what. Okay, to me, I get so much hate and flack, and you're not a Cowboy fan. You're just a Dak Prescott fan. You just want Dak Prescott.
Oh, I got everybody in my chat says you make excuses for Dak. Not tonight, but
my God.
normally.
You know what? Don't listen to me, please. Don't
Well, they
listen
love
to me.
you. They just don't like your Dak view.
Fuck yeah. I'm sick of these motherfuckers because I'm sitting
Damn.
here looking at this shit. You know what? Darren Woodson, who I hope gets into the Hall of Fame tonight, he put it out there. He's like, did Dak Prescott play on the defensive line? Did Dak Prescott play linebacker? He said the guy balled out all season. And quite frankly, without a fucking running game, we did not have a running game worth shit. Because everybody, oh God. So y'all just set me off now. You didn't set me the hell off.
No, they didn't say it tonight.
No. Check this out.
You're the guy. You're the Dak guy.
No. I want you all to listen here because I got all these people that always, Josh Allen is great. You know what happened with Josh Allen this year? They were literally looking at not making the playoffs until they did one thing. Do you know what that one thing was?
What's that?
They took the ball out of Josh Allen's hand. If you remember when they played us, how many passes did Josh Allen have? What did they do? They relied on the run, and they became a more run-centric team. They stopped allowing Josh Allen to keep launching the damn ball like crazy until he got to the playoffs and went back to being Josh.
Right.
So they recognize we got a great quarterback who can sling the football. But guess what? We're not headed to the playoffs unless we have a balanced offense and stop having him turn over the fucking football. Did we ever have that this year?
Did you hear what was the linebacker that Micah Parsons wanted when we drafted DeMarcus Ware? Did you see his latest comments?
No, what?
Who am I thinking of? The steroid dude. He played with the Chargers at the end of his career. Anyway, help me out.
It's not Seo.
No. The other guy.
Steroid dude.
Yeah. Help me out. What's his name?
Eddie.
The linebacker. I'll Google it. The linebacker. I think he was nasty linebacker that Parcells wanted, and we ended up going with DeMarcus Ware. Anyway, he had been critical of Dak.
Oh, Sean Merriman.
He was critical of Dak.
I didn't know he was a steroid monster, but he's a freaking idiot.
Google it. He was popped for steroids. Yes.
Yeah.
Google it.
Hold it, Eddie. You've known Mary for 58 years. He's been a Cowboy fan since he's frocking diapers. Okay, I think he meant Mark has been.
Anyway, he's been a Dak hater. He came out literally on Radio Row at the Super Bowl and doubled down, and he said that
Justin
Herbert is better than Dak.
Prescott.
He goes, well, he had a good regular season.
And I hope Cowboy fans hear that. You're hoping that somebody will pay attention to you, jackass.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling you, So it ain't like it's just people in my chat that are saying it. They're all over. Look at ESPN. Nobody is giving Dak any credit. Now, the only thing I did see some of Stephen A. Smith and the D. Law interview. Did you see any of that?
No.
All right. Well, when you get a chance, check it out. He was, basically saying that Dallas has some soft players to D-Law. And D-Law got quiet, and he said that, it's not everybody can play in Dallas. Not everybody can play in Dallas with all the... And I agree with this part. And D-Law wouldn't go that far, but, some would say after that interview that he was alluding to Dak Prescott. So, that's all I would say. It's not just people in the chat. It's out there.
It's out there.
Unfortunately.
You know what? And it's also out there because you get run with it. Nobody cares if you should say Justin Herbert sucks.
What's up, Tayana?
Okay? You're not going to get the same play. You honestly aren't. It's always beat on the Dallas Cowboys. To have San Francisco here with the players interview that they're chanting Dallas sucks, that this is your time. Dallas, we're a flea on your ass. Why are you caring about us? You're at the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's where you understand that talking about Dak Prescott, how many times has somebody come out and they're always, oh, well, he's better than Dak Prescott. He's better than Dak.
I would have wished that DeMarcus Lawrence would have shut that shit right down. I was a little disappointed in him. You know, I think he's lucky. I think he's lucky that they hired Mike Zimmer because
Was our middle line. Dak didn't throw 4 interceptions, you jackass.
What's up, Ronnie?
He didn't throw 4 interceptions.
Short dog, what's up, my man? Let me get to my chat real quick. Hey, Rhonda, I see you.
Yeah. From the street, you can carry your ass
David
back
Cowboy,
out on the street too, bro.
Lord
I don't know if you're
Nova,
from the streets because you're living on the streets or whatever, but
Jimmy
that was
Flores,
all the way around. And if you want to go through
Doug A, what's up, my
one
man?
of the reasons why he had to throw the ball so damn much is
Mike
because we couldn't run the freaking ball. And when you
Disgruntled
become
cowboy.
one-dimensional
Alina, how are you, Lena?
and you're not getting separation and your number one wide receiver
Jojo?
is
What's
dropping
up, Jojo?
passes and you
Dallas
then have to
Cowboys.
force the ball to him, you're going to have some picks.
Isaac Ramirez.
If Dak was the only one out there having a bad game, I would say you're right. Dak lost the game. But your boy Tony Pollard didn't show up. CD didn't show up.
Yeah, no, it was a shit show.
Parsons didn't show up. Because here's what's kind of crazy. Let me see if I can remember this numbers right here. I'm sorry, my man. I'm overthrowing the chat and all that. But I want to say in
All right.
4 playoff games, I think CD Lamb's got 1 TD.
What's up, Doug?
I think in 4 playoff games, Micah Parsons has 1 sack. I think D-Law has been in 7 playoff games and has 2 sacks. And I'm trying to remember who else is on that list. I think Tony Pollard's been in 4 playoff games and has 1 TD. Clearly, not a single one of these mother humpers has done shit in the playoffs. None of them. Not just Dak. Dak is part of the problem too. But none of them. This is where you have to look at it and say, maybe there's a bigger problem here than just the quarterback. Because you could have gotten rid of the quarterback and we still wouldn't have won that damn game. We still wouldn't have won that game, guys.
Hang in there, Tiana. We won't talk about the Dak all night. I was just bringing up some stuff I heard today. But yeah, look at this. What is this, like Cirque du Soleil that we're watching here?
You're in Vegas, so
Yeah,
you're going to have the theme of
I've
course,
seen
Vegas.
many of those shows. Disgruntled Cowboy fans going. All right. What's up, C. Burleson?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, bro.
Come on, Marky Mark, David Cowboy, man. He's like, come on now, be happy. Listen,
be happy.
We got Mike Zimmer. He's like,
Man,
can't be happy with that.
I get
You're
tired
the mean
of
guy
the
today.
same. I get tired of the same shit, man.
It was one person. Just everybody has an opinion.
Okay, if okay, I'll put it out there. If the only thing we needed to do was win a Super Bowl was say goodbye to Dak, see ya, no problem. I'll be honest with you, I'd have no problem. But we got other problems there.
Yeah, I know.
And people just don't seem to see them.
Mayfield
Or they ignore them.
checking it out. Faker.
Okay. The commissioner looks happy. Myles Garrett looks happy. Now, I don't think that we're going to get any of the major awards. Am I safe to say that?
Yeah.
I don't think Deron Bland stands a chance and shouldn't.
No.
I don't think Mike is going to get
Rookie
it.
of the year, like it'll be C.J. Stroud, Eastside Heralds. Short Dog's leaving. All right, buddy. You have a good night. I feel your pain, Mark. David Cowboy says. Yeah, you know me. I
Short Dog,
definitely
I hope
don't
you're
like
not
having
leaving because of me.
Well,
maybe it is because of me.
It's just the negative Dak. It's the Dak all the time. I definitely don't do that. I just brought it up. It is what it is. Let's see.
No, I'm sorry. It's actually people over here. I think they enjoy triggering me. I think that they won't be satisfied till
What's
I
up,
actually
Devil
have until I literally have a heart attack online. And you're Chris B, you're right. They can't have an opinion. I don't have a problem with that. But you don't understand what it's like to sit on this side and constantly get trash from people that just don't seem to understand or want to listen. I listen to people. If you want to have a discussion and point out reasons why, here's the thing that I always say, because when I always hear trade Dak. So first of all, I think about what the Cowboys do when they trade. Amari Cooper, how do we do on that trade? Did we get good value for it?
No, we lost the trade.
I can see the Cowboys. Let's trade Dak. Hey, we can get a second round pick for Dak Prescott and be happy about it. And they try and sell it to us that was a good move. You know what I'm saying? When we trade, we pay too much for what we get, and we don't get enough in return. That's what happens to us. So when you start saying, trade Dak, these are the last mother humpers you want to trade. If you remember Joey Galloway, are you old enough to remember Joey Galloway? Sean Goen. Dak's our best offensive quarterback right now.
I know
Zimmer
Joey Galloway
is a no-nonsense coach we need.
I'm in my 50s, for fuck's sake. Wow,
I'm just asking, man. That was
Jesus Christ.
That was a lot. Look, but see, you look young.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, get
You're
real
younger
close.
than me.
Just looking at some of the. Oh, well, go ahead. Finish your thought.
But remember, we gave up 2 number ones for Joey Galloway.
Yeah, we gave up. That's our history. We gave up 2 number ones.
We gave up a number 1 and a second for Roy Williams.
Yeah.
So talking about the Cowboys should trade, they should be thankful that they got a starting quarterback to begin with, because these are guys that drafted like Quincy Carter.
I love Joey Galloway, David Cowboy. I was a big fan of his. Jerry broke his cardinal rule. He overpaid for him, but again, it wasn't Joey Galloway's fault. He just came with
his knee got jacked up. Training camp
hey,
there.
Lena, do you see Zimmer getting involved in this year's draft and telling Jerry the players he wants in the offseason? This is my thing, Mark. So. This is my main issue. I don't care who that we would have brought in. I would have came in if I was Rex Ryan. I knew he wasn't getting the job. I was just, I liked him. But Zimmer is very close to him, so didn't matter to me. I liked him for the Micah Parsons, because I need to get Micah Parsons dialed in somewhere. I just can't have him do. He had 14 sacks this year, but he looked lost at times, and I'll argue with anybody over it, because he just needs to be honed into a position, man. He can't be rovering all over the place. So maybe Mike Zim can help him out.
That is the one thing I was going to say,
because right if you're all over the place, you can't.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. And that's where I was going to say, you're a jack of all trades, but a master of none. And unfortunately, the reason why you had to do that was because you didn't have all the people in place.
Yeah.
You don't see Nick Bosa or Myles Garrett asked to play linebacker
Bugs Bunny first base, Bugs Bunny second base. He was all over the friggin' field. And that's, shout out to Micah Parsons for being athletic enough to be able to do that. And that's you know what? It's the old adage where we have a real good player and we actually hurt the team, because we're, instead of just saying Micah, be the best edge rusher you could be, learn how to, not learn, but focus on holding your edge, shedding. You're not always going to get to the quarterback. I think he'll get better once he gets his deal, because he's like a lot of young players. He wants to solidify that huge contract.
Yeah.
And then he might be able to take a step forward. I don't like it.
But see, for me, though, I hear what you're saying on that one. But see, the problem is he doesn't have that line of all those other guys out there that you fear. And when you don't have linebackers, see, people don't think, it was kind of like for years it was safety. We went out, we got Jalen Smith, we ended up getting Van Der Esch. We thought that they were going to be our thunder and lightning and stuff. They were good. The Wolf Hunter and, the Predator. For 1 year, they were actually pretty decent. Our problem then was we didn't have the safeties. Then we reversed this shit. We ended up getting the safeties, guys that were competent, and we never had any linebackers. It's been a 2-year problem. Remember Anthony Barr? We were so excited. Yeah, we got Anthony Barr. He's crippled. He's coming back from an ACL.
Well, we were so thirsty.
And we were excited because it was a linebacker desert.
We were so thirsty for anything Cowboys, and we got a name, and they were pulling our chain. It was ridiculous. That's why this year is different. I think they know it's different, but will Cowboy Stephen Jones actually do what's needed? But getting back to the question from
question, not just a question.
Yeah, are they gonna, help this defensive coordinator? If I was putting in for the job, and I know Rex Ryan did this, we need this, we need that, we need this. You get me that, and we're going places. Like we'll be in like in the Super Bowl. That's what you got to go in and be confident. Now, I love Mike Zimmer and what he did with Daniil Hunter, what he did with a lot of players. He's a hell of a coach. I mean,
He's an aggressive, and the good thing is it'll be an aggressive defense too.
yeah, and
Now it may change up some because, of course, he's been the head coach for several years. It's been a while since he's been defensive coordinator. But what I will say is, at least I believe
I'm thirsty.
A couple of things I believe about Dan Quinn. One, the Cowboys front office, they enjoy messing with the offense more than the defense. It's kind of like, and that's where most of the money goes, is on the offense. It's kind of like, you go take care of the defense. It seemed like they kind of let Dan Quinn get the type of personnel that he wanted, because he was constantly trying to get the defensive line.
This is where I'll disagree with you.
Okay.
And I'm only going to say this because, are you telling me that he didn't go in there and say, I want Bobby Wagner? He did.
He probably did, yes.
We'll never know. But I guarantee you that he went in there and said, get me this guy. And listen, we may get him this year. And I think he's going to Washington.
It's also on CBS. It's on CBS and Paramount.
Yeah, it's on two different.
And I'm sorry, Lola can't watch till 9 p.m. West Coast time. Damn. Hope you didn't get flooded out there, Lola, because it looked bad out there in Cali.
Yeah, it did. So, I mean, my thing is, you know how it is. And I will actually give the Cowboys, whoever the hell's running the team, I know it's not Jerry, some credit. Rod Marinelli, I thought that they gave him too much authority in the draft, because you notice we got Tristan Hill was drafted. We had a lot of mistakes. So sometimes I think they give too much authority to players. Dan Quinn is not a Super Bowl winner. He's a very good defensive coach, but the Shanahan coaching tree owns Dan Quinn. Okay, so if you're looking for a positive in this whole thing, and there's only one, is that we're getting a coach who is really good against the Shanahan offense in Mike Zimmer. So that's good. Bad thing is we lost our coach in the
Mark Scott. We're talking about
division.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
on Bobby Wagner.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they brought in Bobby Wagner now, because that's what the Cowboys do.
I think he'll end up in Washington if he doesn't resign with Seattle. I just think, and then if he does go to Washington, then that tells me exactly what I want to know. He's the perfect guy. I hope we get Mark Scott.
And Micah is out here making one of the calls.
I hope we get a Mark Scott. Maybe Zim will bring him in. I know he's a little long in the tooth, but I wouldn't mind if you're asking me this guy or Bobby Wagner, give me Demario Davis.
But Demario's he's not a free agent.
He's not? Well, who am I thinking of?
I don't think so. I don't think he is.
I thought he was.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe I'm thinking of the other guy. There he is.
C.J. Stroud should get
Rookie of the Year.
C.J. Stroud. If you want a playoff game as a rookie.
C.J. Stroud, Eastside Herald, Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's going to be C.J. It won't be Bland. Or no, I mean, it won't be.
He is, this year is his last year. He's got an $18 million cap hit this year.
Okay.
Although they could cut him and they have $13 million.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I mean, that's possible. DeMario is a very religious man. He is.
But I mean, like that type of guy, like a solid contributor year in, year out. So it's like,
but he's a leader. You don't have to worry about fatigue.
That's what I mean.
If you see some of the off-season training that he does, it's insane.
Devin White. Hey, Linda Conyers, how are you?
C.J. Stroud, Rookie of the Year.
C.J. Stroud wins the Rookie of the Year.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
DeMario had 121 tackles, 6.5 sacks this year at 35 years of age. The time.
I like Devin White, David Cowboy. I definitely like Devin White. There's a bunch of guys. There he is. I'll tell you one thing, man. It's funny because we were linked to him, and I think that was all bogus. Maybe Dallas scouts said we really like this guy. Next thing you know, it's Dallas is making a play for him. You
But
know,
that was Mike Fisher who
yeah.
said
Oh, is that
they're
who it was?
intrigued. The
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys are
Well,
intrigued about CJ Stroud.
hopefully, they were
But
right
here's
on
the
that.
thing, though, about CJ Stroud, though, man. One, their division was not that great.
No, it
Two,
wasn't.
they had a boatload of extra picks because of getting rid of Deshaun Watson. They still have another number one. They got
Yes.
2 number ones this year.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be stacked. What's up, Atlanta Walker? How are you?
So that helped them. You know, they had a couple of years where they were down, where they could start stockpiling talent. And see, this is the purgatory we're in, is because we are constantly, you know, an 8, 9, 10, 12 win team, you're not bad enough to truly get those game changers, but you're not good enough without free agency to make that run. And that's where Jerry Jones keeps fucking around and just not getting the guys we need. I was going through because I was trying to find this picture. Mark Sampson, who's in England, diehard Dallas Cowboy fan, had sent me a picture found of me back in JMU. So this is a 40-year-old picture, and I was trying to find it because it was
Black
in a
and white?
Facebook. No, with a leather helmet. You smart ass.
I had to.
But
I had to get you back.
I was
I'm
going
so young. I
through,
wouldn't know.
and we were always messaging back and forth every time the Cowboys signed somebody. And the names I'm looking at, the guys we signed, it's like, I don't even remember these guys. And if you think about how few of, like, say, receivers, because we always say Dak's got incredible weapons, how many receivers not named Amari Cooper have you seen them out that have left the Cowboys have done great things?
Not many.
A lot of them aren't even in the NFL anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
And that goes to show you that it's not Dak. They're not exactly the cream of the crop.
I think, I'm telling you, man, I have a plan for this team, and it could easily be attained. But this is where, if I want to talk about Dak, this is where I want to talk about Dak. The contract needs to already be working on. I'm not going to get into the argument of how he's going to get paid 60 mil or close there too, if not a little more. I'm not arguing that. Like I've been saying, we need to sit Dak down. So what do you want? Okay, you're what, 30 years old now? You'll be 31, I think, when the season starts or during the season. 5-year contract? How does that sound, Dak? If he insists on another 3-year contract, then that's an issue because I don't know what we need to make room, okay? In order to do that, we need to extend him long term. That's the only thing that we'll know what we could do very shortly. When legal tampering starts in March, our ass better be legal tampering.
Yeah.
We better tamper our ass off. What's up, East Side? Shout out to CJ.
I wouldn't count on that. East Side. I wouldn't count on that. The Cowboys will be busy working on trying to keep their own because we believe in our guys. You know that's coming, right? Because here's the problem. We've just got Mike Zimmer, so now we got to fill in the rest of the coaching staff and figure out what kind of defense we're going to be and evaluate the guys that we have on which ones we want to keep and get a contract for, much less start looking at other guys.
Now, I have somebody that said that Davis is a free agent because I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, Davis, Demario?
Maybe it's not that. Yeah, maybe it's a different Davis. But I thought it was Demario. What's up, Twiz? How are you, buddy? Matthew Claypool, if we prioritize defense, the common sense is that we spend the money at linebacker. Yeah, the one thing, Linda, that Howie will do, he's going to make some moves. So that's the issue. We're in a very aggressive division where I expect the Commanders, I know Mark doesn't think so, I expect them to be a lot better. I think the addition of Dan Quinn makes them a lot
I think they will be
better right off the bat, which if we're not ready to go out the gate and we're not, I think if my plan is to go out and get a defensive lineman, a stud defensive lineman, and a stud linebacker. We need 2 in free agency, but the second guy can be a Bobby Wagner type or an older guy. That's fine, but we need 2 of them. And then we can roll into the draft. We need to get a couple offensive
Okay.
linemen. I'm
Can
ready
I-
to move on from Tyron. So
Dinosaur?
I am.
Okay. Now, before somebody came in here, that oh man, CJ Stroud, man, he's incredible. He's so much better than that. I want to just let me be me for a second here.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
grab a drink.
Now, he had 24 TDs, 5 interceptions. That's great. That is great. Okay. 4,100 yards. That's great. But I want you to understand. Let's go through the list of teams that they played and beat. Okay. They lost to the Ravens, season opener. They lost to the Colts. Now they beat Jacksonville, which was up and down, not a playoff team. Pittsburgh. They lost to Atlanta. They beat New Orleans. They lost to the Carolina Panthers. They beat the Buccaneers. That's a quality win. They're a playoff team. They beat Cincinnati. They beat the Cardinals. I know we had a hard time with the Cardinals. They lost to the Jaguars. They beat Denver. They beat the Jets. They beat the Titans. They beat the Cleveland Browns. They lost to Cleveland. They beat Tennessee, and they beat the Colts. That's not exactly a juggernaut schedule that he played. Now we'll see. We'll see how he does the following year. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying he's not a bad quarter. He had an incredible record-breaking rookie of the year season, which is incredible. But you can't look at this and say, "Oh my God, they had a first place schedule," because they didn't. They had a fourth place schedule. They had a lot of tomato cans that they played. They just did. Now, that's not to say we didn't take care of business against tomato cans and we had a hard time against good teams. We did. I'm just saying. Some of these things aren't apples to oranges. And look, 49er fan, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Go hang with your own people.
Bang, bang.
This is your Super Bowl weekend.
Bang, bang,
Get the hell
Niner
out of
gang.
here. You
We're
know what?
rooting
I'm going to
against
put you on timeout just to make you leave. Go hang out with your people and have fun. Neon Dion.
Prime time. Prime time.
And Travis.
Did Stroud beat Dak's rookie year? Yeah, I would say he did because he won a playoff game. Dak won 10 straight games. Everybody forgets that to start out his career.
Yeah. I went toe
But,
for
hey.
toe with Aaron Rodgers, had 3 TD passes.
I just checked. Demaria. Oh wait, he just
Right.
retracted. He just retracted it.
Did it?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Stephen Brown. He said he was. He just checked. He's a free agent. So, but whatever. I thought he was, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, so Mike, I tell you what, buddy, fuck you. Okay, all right. Mark Jones, is it true you and Brian are going to the draft together in order to save expenses? You guys are sleeping in the same bed. You know what? Fuck you. Okay.
Actually, it's going to be a bunch of us.
No, you know what? I am 58 years old, and I don't need this stupid ass
Not a
shit
free agent. All right,
from
Dylan.
FJ or whoever the hell this jackass
Yeah, it is what
okay?
it is, man.
You know what?
Go get a job, fuckface. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
You know, it's so funny how people
Sorry, people.
think that they can bring you down. And see, what you have to understand is the more people push me, the harder I fucking work. Okay? I'm not that bright. I'm definitely not good looking. Okay?
Oh,
I ain't been gifted with a whole lot of things except for one thing.
All right.
I
I'm
will
putting cases
work
on
a
all you
mother
bitches.
humper in the ground. Unlike D Law, who says he's tired. He's still. We just got tired. I don't tire. I don't tire. Because bro, how many years has our troll been trying to shut me down? I think I probably doubled the amount of subscribers I've had since that jackass has been around. Wouldn't you say?
Hit a motherfucker in the face.
There you go. Hit yourself in the face if you saying you were tired.
And when they quit, hit them again.
Yeah, so
and again.
on the
and
road
again.
you can hear it. That's cool. All right.
I can. It's back there.
Yeah, well, I know. That's like when you do yours, I can hear it a little bit.
Okay. All right. So we got the same issue.
Man. There's a gleam.
Miles Garrett. Cowboys get it. Boom.
Let's
We
get
ain't
the
getting shit
lead,
tonight.
all right? Let's go.
You look at Mike over here. He up here kind of like Hercules.
Hey, listen,
Hercules.
Micah, you were all over the Mozzie Smiths train. So what happened with your boy, Micah?
Oh, the referee
What happened with your boy? You wanted him?
holding call.
I'd see if
We
If-
need Belichick. I think, honestly,
Belichick.
I
Nah,
think
we don't
Belichick,
need
the
that.
game is kind of
Yeah.
passing him by now.
If he was such a hot commodity, I rattled off the all-time coaching list. If he has a shot. He would have to coach another 5 years, but he's got to go to a good team. And he would get it if he was with the Cowboys because we're good in the regular season. So he would get his wins, but I don't think he's going to do it. If he misses this year, he's already 72. I don't think he's going to get it. So I think Don Shula is safe.
I don't know about that one there, buddy, but thanks.
Andy Reid is. I'm hearing Andy ain't going nowhere. He put out a video about a week and a half ago saying that rumor was Andy, if he won a Super Bowl, was going to retire. I'm hearing the quite opposite. So now,
It'll be interesting to see.
I like how Pro Football Talk, they're always a trolling. I mean, you're talking about troll. Cowboys are expected to hire Mike Zimmer as defensive coordinator again. Again. It's like,
We
okay,
did,
we get it. All right? He's coming home. Shut up.
But actually, here's the thing that with Mike Zimmer, he knows
You
what to
got it,
expect.
disgruntled. I won't, my
He
man.
knows what to expect. He's been through, multiple head coaches leaving and being a constant.
Right.
What channel is the award show on? It is on CBS and Paramount.
Awesome on that.
Congratulations, Miles Garrett. You know what? This is actually this is what Micah Parsons and the Cowboys need, is to be kind of left out, because
Michael Parsons,
what you want is
What's up,
to get
Timothy?
hungry. Leave them wanting. Leave them with some desire to try and do better. I didn't realize Kirk Cousins is that tall.
Go get me Miles Garrett. Can we get him?
No.
Let's go get him. Oh, we can't get him. We don't do moves like that. Who's this?
What, Kirk?
Yeah, I'm behind you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm streaming, remember? I'm all streaming. Oh yeah,
Okay.
look at him.
Okay. We got breakdancing going on the stage.
Ooh, 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 doo, doo, doo.
Uh-oh.
Doo, doo, doo.
Kirk Cousins is up here dancing. Oh, shit.
It's all good, disgruntled. I normally don't
Okay.
do that. Ooh, 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 ooh. Matthew, we getting a
Oh,
decent
God.
linebacker, maybe not Queen. Twiz, you're gonna make a play for Queen. You know.
Okay.
You know you are. We won't get Queen. The Eagles will get Patrick Queen. You're linked to Saquon Barkley and Patrick Queen. We'll get.
Well, we're linked to anybody with a name.
No, that's the Eagles. The Eagles are
Oh, I
linked
was
to.
gonna say, but they also link us with everybody, even though we.
Well, they just use us to drive up the price. I can't deal with all this dancing crap. I just can't. Whatever.
Defensive Player of the Year.
No, it's defensive rookie.
Oh, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Sorry.
I did defensive play. I was getting it.
It'll be Jalen Carter.
Yeah, it should be.
Although he did get tired by the end of the year.
He wasn't Jordan Davis tired, but he was tired. He didn't have the oxygen.
He was.
He was like Jordan Davis sounds like Vader, Darth Vader. Yeah, it's got to be Jalen Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Remember at the draft, he was my number one rated player in the draft. I said the Eagles had to take him at 10. So all the people said, "Oh, they did a great job." No, he moved up one spot and did the right thing.
Oh,
and
there's
got him.
Philadelphia.
Here's the difference. I could be, I could be complimentary. So,
Oh no, he's a beast. I hate that they have him.
But as you saw with the last 8, 9 games of the year, he ain't gonna make a difference if the rest of your defense is ass. Excuse me, ass. Is that good? Would you ever do a celebrity boxing match with Mark? Mark would beat my ass. I would be able to jet
Celebrity boxing match.
I would stick and move, but if he got his hands on me, because they're real big,
Look at his hands; they're so big.
I teed that one up high for you.
We got to make sure
I'm
we
just
get
a
up for
little
tuck
guy,
and stuff today.
disgruntled Cowboys fan. I'm 5'8", $195. Let's see here. What do we got?
Congratulations, Eagles, with Jalen Carter. You did good with your draft, unlike us last year.
How he needs to improve the defense or his ass will be back in the broom closet. Twiz, I had said that to Linda and she disagreed. I had said that, he has to come out aggressive because he's kind of up against it. You can only fire the coaches and like assistants so long before you're the guy that's out the door. So we'll see. Just like Sirianni, I think if Dracula doesn't get a division title, he's probably gone this year. And that would be great news for a lot of local people around here. It's like 50-50, probably 60-40. They want him gone. So, you got your own problems, Eagles. Mike, what's up, buddy?
Sean saying CD1 Offensive Player of the Year.
Sean who?
No, Sean on here says CD1.
Nice.
I'm awake. Are you? Yeah, I'm awake.
Let me pull up your chat. I had
Y'all's draft last year took 10 years off my life. It was so bad.
What happened?
No, Ink Gamer said, yeah, our draft last year took
I thought
10
you meant
years
our
off his
draft
life.
coverage. I'm like, well, why would you watch it?
No. The draft itself. Maybe the draft coverage was.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I was friggin' exhausted. I don't know.
I tell you what. Oh man.
Are we going to get lucky like that? This year, probably not. Right?
Well, we need to get in there early and find our spot. In Detroit, it will be in a park, so there might be a statue or two somewhere around.
Go.
But I tell you what, bro.
I got a bunch of people.
I'm still afraid it's going to rise up and be a Terminator because it's always like talking to me and stuff and giving me suggestions. But I got my phone, the Samsung. I know all you people, you need to get an Apple. Fuck Apple. It is the Galaxy Ultra. This sucker, no. I have taken pictures where it's dark, and you take the picture, and you look at the picture, and it's like daylight.
Yeah,
almost.
But you could do that you could do that with this too.
Bro.
Oh yeah,
you
it's
don't
better.
know.
He don't even know about Apple. I was both.
Bro,
come on now.
I've literally been outside where I couldn't see anything, and I snap a picture, and it's like, whoa, dude. Okay,
yeah, right.
Anyway, the battery life, sucker lasts all day.
Yeah.
So, I'm ready for the draft for that. I got my mics and stuff ready, and yeah, we're gonna be there. In fact, we need to start hearing back from everybody to find out.
Well, I need to know because I'd rather not get an
collecting funds.
I was
getting a deposit.
I was getting early looks at rental cars. I got to re-up my AAA because I thought I had it, but I ain't getting no Escalade they're ridiculously because I need to get it a day early to come to your house. So it's like, if it's just the three of us, I'll get what me and you drove up with. That should be plenty, like one of those little,
Yeah, or if you just want to get here and then we get a rental car from here.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I'm just saying, I'd rather not do a big ass Tahoe if there's only three of us because it's going to be a little pricey. Matthew Claypool, that would be a terrific Linda. Yeah, they're already talking about, Linda's talking about getting Patrick Queen to put behind Jalen Carter. I know, that's scary. That's what scares me about my team, Linda, because we got aggressive GMs and, it's just scary if we're not going to be aggressive. But I don't know. I think Jerry's going to at least make one move. So, did you see the average ticket price for the Super Bowl? $10,700.
Yep, that's Vegas, man.
Woo! As Ric Flair would do. Michael Anthony Fitness. What'd you think about The Rock, man?
Mike, what'd you think about The Rock? He was mad about The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock is screwing it up. I have a thought about the main event.
I want Vince McMahon because he's in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Over damn.
What's your thought on it?
I'm actually going to stream it, Mark.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm going to stream WrestleMania. I like one of my kids. I have another mic set up. I'll throw it over there. I don't know if I'll put the camera on them, but they're like really big time wrestling fans. So I've been getting back into it. Yeah, it's just like dog days, right? Right before the draft, beginning of April.
Yeah.
I'll stream it. It'll be fun.
I'm wondering if they'll trash Mike McCarthy this year like they did last year.
Oh, man, Mike McCarthy, talking about dead man walking.
I don't know if you guys remember last year, Keenan.
VP, the Walter Payton Man of the Year. Oh, God, that reminds me. I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Sean Payton, who retired from the Saints after 16 years of coaching. Let's give it up for Sean Payton. Did a great job there. Sean will now return to his true passion, finding a way to take Mike McCarthy's job. So,
Damn.
His true passion.
Shot right there hurting, but you can see that Jerry Jones got jacked
Oh, boy.
up.
Vince
Got jacked
McMahon,
up.
what the hell?
It's on his face.
He got jacked up.
Jarek Payton.
Enough.
I've talked to him many, many times. He's cool people.
TJ Edwards, I thought you missed TJ Edwards this year, Twiz, but yeah. I think you let the wrong, well, that's just my opinion.
That's a dog.
Folks, word of advice, no calling anyone baby.
We're less than 3 months away.
3 months away from what, the draft?
Yeah, I just played the draft chimes. So what's going on with your chat over here? Hey.
For me?
Yeah, I'm looking at you. What's up, Sugar Daddy? Eric Wallace. What's going on? Rhonda's over there. She hopping back and forth. Philadelphia. What's up, man? Kenny Miller. What's up, Bride Guy? How are you? Vince McMahon. Yeah, he's a sick. You know what? What's up, Kevin? Kevin Ledford's in the house. Did Dan Quinn sabotage the Cowboys? Dude, Dan Quinn is coming after everybody. But we said no soup for you when it comes to Londa Wells, our a tight ends coach, and no soup for you for Al Harris.
Al Harris.
Good. I'm glad. Everybody was worried. I was trying to tell people in a nice way, Mark, that Al Harris had come out himself and said he's never drawn up a defensive scheme. He's never he's never done that. He was never going to be the D coordinator. But he'll be fine. What's up, Joe DeMasi? How are you?
What's up?
Yeah, Joe.
I wish Sean Payton was coaching Dallas Cowboys.
Cody, baby. Cody
no
Rhodes.
mistakes would be made. Jillian, I hate to say, Sean Payton had some really good teams and didn't go all the way. He ended up having some 13-3 teams and 12-4 teams and didn't go very far. A Hall of Fame or soon to be Hall of Fame quarterback, had elite defense, had my boy DeMario Davis there and stuff, and had some good defenses. And you could really, if he was the coach of the Cowboys, they would have called him a choker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I mean, I know he won the one in 2007, but as crazy as it is, Mike McCarthy has won one since he has. No, that's it. Mike has a point there.
Wanted to leave.
Yeah. And they gave him all kinds of buildings downtown to stay.
Yeah!
No more long term for him. I've had enough.
That was more.
His goats got here.
Sean Payton is from Whoville. He does look like the Grinch.
Mm-hmm.
He does. Sean Payton looks like the Grinch. Joe DeMasi, what up, man? What Jason Garrett was with the constant 8-8, Sean Payton was with 7-9. Yeah,
He had 5 seasons of 7 and 9.
I will say this about Sean Payton. With the right talent, I mean, he did more with that Denver team, especially after giving up 70 to Miami. He was on the brink until his team fell apart yet again. But you had Russell Wilson. Goodell looks rocked. He does, David Cowboy. Goodell looks like he just ate a mushroom or something because he looks spaced out.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? What is this, Man of the Year? No.
Yeah, this is all the candidates.
Okay.
That'll be the last one.
Yeah. DeMarcus ain't winning that. They ain't giving it to two Cowboys in a row.
No.
You used to know ahead of time, right? With Tracy?
Well, it was recorded before.
I know, but like Tracy, you knew.
Well, what it was is she would end up getting all the candidates. So all the resumes and stuff, and she would actually go through and read them and pare them down to
check it out. This
5, and then turn those over to the president of United Way, and he'd make his call, and then that would go to the NFL. So a lot of times I would see and know, okay, at least I knew what the final 5 are.
So the problem is if I use a real song, Disgruntled, they'll copyright me. I'd have to. I don't know how.
Micah Parsons finished 3rd in voting.
Okay.
After finishing 2nd the last 2 years. Interesting. So TJ Watt finished ahead of him.
Wow. Well, I think that's about right. I was more, to me, he had 14 sacks, but he
had the pressures, but
he tapered off again. That's it. The only reason I was considering Sexy Rexy, but I think Mike Zimmer can do a similar job. So. We just got to pay Dak. We got to pay Dak and, you create some room. We got a lot of work to do.
That's where a lot of people don't understand that paying Dak is actually going to give you
straight up.
I know it sounds weird.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Do you know how much? I don't know.
I know how much
that.
What?
No, I was going to read something, but I'm not. I get in the habit of just starting reading some of these texts, but it's really not. It's not for everybody.
Here's an interest. I love this.
The Cowboys are going to have to get to that territory. What do you do?
You pay him.
Yeah.
You pay him. Look, this is a guy who played at the highest level. He was in the MVP running the entire season. I mean, you just said it a second ago. He led the league in interceptions. He's like, no, I'm going to focus on not turning the ball over and being an asset for this team. And he did exactly that. Played at the highest level the entire regular season. I don't know about you, but I don't remember quarterbacks just growing off trees. I just don't okay, we're going to get rid of you.
Yeah.
Is that Ryan Clark?
We're going to bring in, we're going to find Brock Purdy in the draft. It just doesn't happen. Mm-hmm. It doesn't happen that way. So you have something special. And I don't remember Dak
Woodson,
play a middle linebacker in that game against the Green Bay Packers. Nor did he play the interior of the defensive line. He didn't play. Look, they have so many other issues to deal with. He is not one of your issues.
The Cowboys are going to have to get
there you go.
If he goes, to the Hall of Fame, Darren, I don't know. Yeah. I may have to go. I know that's
another road trip.
Man, we'll make it a one-nighter. Get in, get out. But
don't say it's a one-nighter. Oh, Mark and Brian having a one-nighter. Our buddy will be doing some shit with that.
Lord. I am awake. Are you? Dak, 5 years, 320, please. Are you being like a troll? Like you want us? Like you think that it's gonna hurt? Well, look at Puka Nacua, little guy. Might go down at Darren Woodson. Yeah, Man, I'm excited for this free agency period until we don't do nothing. I hope we do.
Well, you know we're not going to do anything big.
Oh my God, I could try for the flag football award next year. Did you see where the Pro Bowl ratings were down 8.5%?
I didn't even watch them. I didn't. I didn't even know what time they
It
were
was
coming
on, but I was streaming at the time. Pro Bowl games audience drops by 8.5% versus 2023. So those of you that liked it, it wasn't good, people. Sorry, it just wasn't. I'd rather you don't even include football. If you're not going to go back to the old school Pro Bowl game where they don't rush the passer, but at least it's football, I like that. Then go to a wide world of sports, rowing, the tug of war, obstacle course. I'm okay with that. I like the quarterback stuff. I like the quarterback accuracy. Speaking of that, do you have a cut of Jalen Hurts' accuracy, Mark? At
Do
the
I have
Pro Bowl? I mean, I know you.
Oh man,
Like you
let me
had
see
a
if I
clip
can-
of Jalen lighting it up at the Pro Bowl.
Hey, you had what's
Jesus.
his name? Dan Orlowski got a higher score than him.
Oh my God. Yeah, when you lose to Dan, you're lousy. That's not good. Let's see here. Andy Reid. I understand being an underdog, but it was never felt like one. Yeah, the Chiefs are an underdog. As we sit here now, the Chiefs are a 2.5 point underdog. It's the. What was that? Oh, I wrote it down. 29 out of the last 30 Super Bowl winners have covered the spread. So you don't need to take the under. Like, there's only one time where the Rams beat the Bengals by 3 and the line was 4.5. So just pick a team, people. Don't worry about teasing it up or anything. The last 29 of 30. So don't get cute. Niners are either going to cover the 2.5 or the Chiefs are going to win the game outright. They don't need the points.
Okay. You asked for it, Bry Guy. I'm going to put it up. Jalen Hurts at the Pro Bowl. Here, accuracy.
I don't know what he was doing there.
Oh, man. Tom Grassi is at the.
Oh, he's the fan of the year.
Oh, shit. Wow.
And you know what they mentioned to say, went to his YouTube platform. So give YouTube a shout out.
Wow.
Grassi.
Fan of the year. Probably because of YouTube.
Shout out
There
to
he
Grassi.
is.
And then say, Mark.
That won't happen. I have to ask Mark, what coffee do I drink in the morning videos? I'm buying that cup too. Maxwell House, believe it or not.
Yeah, because he's Green Bay.
But look at Jalen Hurts missing all this. Look at this. He finally got one. Boom. Look at that. Damn. What I love on this is as he goes for the big bucket.
Yeah, right.
So Baker Mayfield, I think, had 24. Hurts had 17.
Mm.
And even Dan Orlowski did better. See, here's the thing that's actually kind of amazing that people don't seem to understand. That if Pat Mahomes didn't have the defense play the way they did, they're not winning that game against the Ravens. They got 3 takeaways against the Ravens.
Yeah.
That fumble on the 1 yard line, that touchdown pass, or should have been a touchdown, where Lamar threw into double coverage,
Ravens,
and the other one on the 20 yard line.
Yeah.
They don't win that game.
Yeah, I know. That's
And
what I said.
Pacheco, the way Pacheco was running,
Yeah.
that dude, that guy's got no fear.
No. What's up, Thomas Garrett? Tom Grassi is presenting Coach of the Year. They're going to give it to
Stefanski.
he won?
Stefanski won.
Wow.
Should have been Texans coach.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
would think that the turnaround that they had.
I think this is done before the playoffs, correct?
Yeah.
So
It's supposed to be the regular season award.
yeah, and they had like one of the easiest schedules in recent memory. Sorry, East Side.
They did.
Obvious. That's the guy I wish you would have drafted.
Yeah, they had the Eagles schedule of last year, but I'm bummed.
Ooh.
Yeah, TJ.
They had our schedule this year, but I'm bummed.
Like to the next level.
The Deacon Jones Award?
Let's get
That's
ready
a new
to
one.
rumble.
I'm up with new participation awards. Most of these are.
All right, I got a couple people. I'm 153 away from my goal, unrealistic goal. But
everybody, definitely. I forgot to go ahead and tout you, my man. Yeah, shout out to Game Time because I remember going to the draft when you were at 3. You were trying to get to
we were
300.
trying to get to 300. I hadn't done much on YouTube. Like, all right, our goal was to get to 300. So, and that was just what? The end of April. So
That was the end of April. So in
6
a year,
months.
Congratulations, because once you get to that first 1,000, it gets a little easier. My man Jorge says by far my favorite one is they shit on you.
They shit on you. They shit. I know,
shit.
Philly.
Look, don't you get it?
Yet. Does this defense have any
They
heart?
shit on you.
No, they suck.
Versus-
I've been telling you all season, Philly.
Shit on you. They've shit on you. Don't you hear me, Jordan?
Don't you hear me?
They shit on you. They've shit on you.
Taco. I know, David Cowboy. I know.
Don't you hear me, Jordan? Jalen Carter. It's like they shit on you. Kill them.
Kill
Oh
them.
my goodness! Did he say? Oh boy,
He beat me straight up.
How did Shrod do with this? Let's see. CJ looks a little bit better than Hurts did.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Oh yeah, Shrod lit it up.
Yeah, CJ's a real deal.
Well, in comparison to Hurts,
Yeah.
He's already he's still got 15 seconds left.
Where's my wrench? Game time. What's up, Matthew Claypool? I'm working on it. What's up, my man? We almost took your deal. Mark was a little hesitant about the Eagle thing. It was going to be like a Roach Motel or something. We did check
Eagle
in.
thing.
No, remember he has a Airbnb in Detroit.
Oh yeah,
and we're like, we don't want to check in, but we ain't going to check out type of deal. So
yeah. There's nothing personal on that. Nothing personal, but it was like, yeah, I don't know what neighborhoods they are, which are good.
Yeah. Here we
Still
go.
no
Eddie
better than
B
the draft
killing
meltdown.
it. Still not better than the draft meltdown. Play it.
Play that funky music. Oh.
Well, you could sing it. You won't get copyrighted if you sing it. Was this the Strauss rookie year? Let's see him after. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, because this one's also pretty good too.
Everywhere you get dizzy, you probably throw up everywhere.
You have to do that thing, man.
I was there for that one.
All right, you need to stop.
That's what they do. You get the.
You look like you're doing something else. Just stop.
That's what they do.
What up, loyal cowboy? You ready or what?
So I have a friend. That's all time. All you hear from him.
Living in a
I know. It gets so obvious. I don't even pack anymore like that.
I don't even back anymore. Like,
we need to.
Well, that's what it's called. It's called patching.
You pack.
I think what we need to do.
oh god, Eagle
Is-
fans, they're so special.
I think what I need to talk to Philly 500. Maybe he'll do a show with me and you and him and his buddy on the Philly Shakedown podcast before the draft, and go at it. I don't know. I don't ever see the other guy doing anything by himself. Maybe he does. So maybe we can do a stream. So loyal man, you going to stream the WrestleMania with me or what? So
Michael be up in Pennsylvania for it.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'd rather, it's one of those deals where outdoor stadium.
He was literally like, I wonder if I can get a refund when he heard about Rock. I'm like, what's wrong with Rock? What the hell?
No, The Rock is
Nobody wants to see The Rock wrestle anymore?
The Rock is he's
That's a lot of trouble.
There's a lot going on, Mark. Yes.
Yeah, I know about this.
So basically, they kind of setting us.
Well, he's on the board of Endeavor, which is UFC. So now he gets a percentage of.
Oh, Kevin, he's been hired by the Cowboys.
Yes.
Mike Zimmer's been hired.
We haven't heard the details, but you won't. It's an assistant. We don't. All we'll know is how many years it is. So we'll see. Joey Shakes a night owl if he does lives all the time. Okay, Twiz, yeah. I wasn't sure.
Wow. Penn and Teller, man, they old as shit.
What's up, Ronnie? Oh,
but
yeah.
For Eddie.
I had Penn and Teller when I worked at well, go ahead, finish your story real quick. When I
fucking fire.
Oh, there you go.
What an idiot! What an idiot!
Yeah, when I was I worked at Trump Plaza.
I can't need a receiver. Are you kidding me? You want Jonathan Jefferson? He's ass.
Dallas says Cooper and Gallup.
He's stupid. I fired that. I fired this. I mean, how he's got to be stupid.
There we go.
Yeah, I met these guys. I met the guy who don't talk. Yeah, well, Penn Jillette, he's a big boy, but I met the other guy. It was just me and him, and he was about ready to go get a massage, and he was talking his head off. I'm like, dude, you're not supposed to talk. And he's like, well, don't tell nobody. I'm like, yeah, you talk. I tell her. Talks his butt off. The Rock smacked down the hell out of Cody. I know Thomas. All three of my boys are diehard wrestling fans, so definitely it was watching the press conference at 7:00. I'm glad my girl Bailey turned face. Yes,
Jorge, I'm okay with him being the hire.
He ain't taking Cody's spot, Loyal. He will be in it. He will definitely be in it. Me and my boys are trying to think about what was going to happen, but maybe, The Rock fights Cody on day 1, and then the winner gets to fight Roman on day 2, something like that. But we'll see. Draft Meltdown is the best. I like the other one. They shit on you. Hey, wow. Hey, Cliff Jesse, welcome. Hello, big Cowboys fan from Canada. You know what? It's funny you said that. I don't know. I can't find the guy. He reached out to me last year. He did a podcast with DMV, and he's not on YouTube anymore. I don't know. He wanted to do a collaboration from Canada.
Okay, so you got the commissioner in this box.
Thanks for stopping by, Cliff. I appreciate it. Thank you for subbing up.
King of Clubs.
100%.
Olsen out, Brady in. Ooh, yeah, I think that'll be better. I wasn't a big Olsen fan. Disgruntled. Welcome, Cliff. Gear up because it gets crazy up. And yeah, disgruntled. Yeah.
What's the
paper cut?
Oh, paper cuts.
Paper cuts. Okay. See, I'm a few seconds behind you. They're doing the makeup now. Wow.
So it's
they got Barry Sanders in there. Wow.
Where the commissioner's at?
Okay, that was pretty good.
I'm waiting to see it. I'm behind you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, no. I'm just saying I can't react to it. Look at Barry. Come on now.
Oh,
Barry.
versus Roger Goodell.
Roger Goodell looks high. I was gonna go to the awards, but then I got high. Ooh, you guys are more than welcome, brother. Just saying, it was a nice place. Now, yeah, I was in on it. It's just we need to. It's kind of a working thing, and Mark was able to find a. If we didn't find a room close, I was definitely gonna hook you up. We're paying premium dollar, but we're within the NFL's bubble, basically.
It's in a completely renovated DoubleTree Hotel.
Twiz, he was the best, man.
And it's a corner suite, so we've got extra room for everybody to be in the room and stuff.
Yeah, we just need to find out if David's going. We don't need him to go and drive. It's not that far of a drive, but whatever. It is what it is. We need.
It's only. I think we're like 3/4 of a mile from the draft site itself.
Yeah, so we can either get a shuttle
and the people
or Uber.
mover. The people mover is right there.
Yeah.
So literally walk out, hop on the people mover, which literally goes around like a 1.5-mile circle in downtown Detroit.
Okay. We need to do a little advanced scouting on where we could possibly stream. For
bring your passport just in case, because maybe we zip on over to Windsor. It might be a good, get like a bar or a hotel up there and look over Detroit.
I'll have my passport. Phil, if you're watching, bring your passport. I'm going to try my hardest to meet you all down there. Loyal.
MVP,
you said that
Chris
last year,
McCaffrey,
bro.
Dak Prescott.
You're coming with.
Offensive player of the year. Okay. Eddie B.
Eddie B is killing it. What's up, my man?
Only one thing better than Cowboys going to the Hall of Fame is playing in it. My hometown, my loyalty. I fight for old D. Oh, the Commanders, laugh out loud.
My hometown, my loyalty. The Commanders. Well, you never.
CD.
Thanks, Matthew. I appreciate it, man. I do.
Oh, we're throwing the ball through too much.
The Cheetah. Somebody said it's CD.
That's hard to argue with your number.
CD, come on, man. How could you argue? Every time I say CD, my phone goes off because Siri, she's all like Nebby knows.
Oh, Christian McCaffrey.
He won it?
Yep.
But who's in the Super Bowl though?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean.
What does CeeDee Lamb do in the Green Bay game?
I'm just saying that somebody had said it, but I'm okay.
CD,
don't you hear me or it?
CD's set 2 Cowboy records, so that should mean something. Yep. McCaffrey.
You're playing the Super Bowl on Sunday, so.
Well, this was recorded what? 2 days ago?
No, it's tonight.
Oh, it's live?
It's live.
Oh, okay. It's live. Superstar. What's up, Game Time Brian? The one and only Ron the Don Smith. What's up, Ron? How are you, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, okay. He buys and flips houses all
what's
over.
Up, Linda?
Very cool, Matthew. Like I said, if Mark didn't come through, our next choice was either you or going like 20, 25 miles away. So it worked out, but we'll definitely keep you in mind, man. Matthew Claypool. Oh, God.
DoubleTree used to have a happy hour with free drinks for a while.
I got to see what's up
Probably
with Brad.
still do. I know they have free breakfast, too, with made-to-order omelets and stuff.
Let's see here. Service dog joke, guys. They haven't given that out yet. You know he's going to win the MVP. You know that.
Lamar?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know. I really do. Wouldn't it be funny if Dak won?
Oh man, that would break the internet. You know that, right? The
I
trash
mean,
talking
stats
that would
wise, he should
be.
win, but again,
Oh lordy.
so Twiz says that
They got him for a fourth.
who's that?
Look what he did with the team.
They can't be talking about Christian McCaffrey.
No,
What
they
did
didn't get him for a fourth.
Yeah, a
Nah.
lot more than a fourth.
Yeah, they got a 1 and then some. Yeah, definitely, Matthew. Last year we got lucky. Looks like it'll be me, Mark, Prime Time,
Oh man.
or well, like we'll be the YouTubers there. And I don't think DMV's going. And you can meet the chef, like a huge boy, but big man. He's the chef. He's a gentle giant, but yeah. So yeah, definitely, we'll have to coordinate where we're set
All
up
famed. Okay.
at
let's
the
see if
draft.
Woodson gets a chance.
Yeah, Glimmerman. Everybody likes to say that, but Lamar has folded in the playoffs too. So this is a regular season award. That's my thing. It's a regular season award. We didn't have.
Well, hell, Lamar's folded in playoffs too,
That's
bro.
what I mean.
Okay.
What's going to get Lamar is that win in San Fran. That was a good win. You know, he went into San Fran and annihilated them. We went into San Fran and got annihilated. So, you know, that'll probably be the one thing that sticks into people's minds. Now, as it turned out, he was no better.
Oh, okay. This is a new way of doing it.
Oh, look what that is.
Yeah, because last year they was having.
No, the way they just raised up out of it's Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, tell what Vegas.
Yeah,
What, Franny?
My loyal team, the Commanders. Let's see where we at. Okay, 1349. We got a couple more, so we're about 151
Andre
away.
Johnson. I can't see the guys. I don't see
That's the point. Because I want you to see him until they.
I don't.
Andre Johnson. The Texans get somebody. Congratulations, Eastside. He was a beast.
Well, Michael Irvin's going nuts, so hopefully that's good. Oh, Andre Johnson, that's why. University of Miami.
Patrick Willis.
At Power Club. I don't think Darren Wilson maybe. I can't make out that.
What the?
On there.
Steve McMichael, yeah. He was a beast.
First ballot, huh, for Patrick Willis?
Devin Hester, you are ridiculous.
Wow.
See, when you were doing your trivia question, I thought it was actually Devin Hester because I remember that Super Bowl, Bears against the
So no Darren Woodson again.
Nope, not again.
What
Julius
is
Peppers.
going on? What are we doing here?
But Hester ran the kickoff.
We're not going to Canton, so there
back
you go.
to open up the game.
We just saved money.
Yeah. So I guess we can stay in Cali a little longer, huh?
Cali. Julius Peppers.
A second, third, and fourth was for McCaffrey.
And look what he did for the team. He helped.
Oh,
surgeons.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is get out of Carolina.
Wow. Well, frustrating, but it is what it is.
Well, we've got an embarrassment of riches.
That's no Eric Allen either, Twiz. But if you're worried about Eric Allen, Darren Woodson, he was the leader.
Oh,
He was the leader of our defense, Twiz,
All-time leading tackler for the Dallas Cowboys.
throughout the 90s. He wore the green dot.
3 Super Bowls.
He wore the green dot in the 90s on them defenses. A lot of no-name defenses with we had Charles Haley, yes, and we had Russell Maryland for a couple years. But it wasn't like but we had a lot of guys that we brought. I mean, it was Darren Woodson who ran the show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not right, man. It's Vinny.
Ken Norton Jr.
Yeah, I mean, he was okay. He wasn't, he had
and then he left to go to San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, that was their way of getting back at us after Charles Haley came to us.
And Dion.
I know, Vinny, that sucks, though. That's not right to not just because we have too many. Just like the Doomsday defense, there's guys that aren't in from there. Harvey Martin's not in.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Too Tall Jones is not in, right? So it's like, right? Ed Jones is not in, right? Yeah, Michael. Yeah, I don't think he is. So, it's just very frustrating, man. Put the best players in. Eric Allen. Well, that's why Eric Allen will get in, but Darren Woodson will get in too. But it should have happened already. No offense to John Lynch, but. Come on. Yeah, Crystal, it's very frustrating. What's up, Nike 3? Haven't seen you in a while. A Carter got robbed, but I don't know. I only make him work harder. Yeah, well, who won? Like, I missed it. It wasn't Jalen Carter?
What? Jalen Carter was rookie.
He was, right? Okay. Yeah. Steve McMichael's having health issues. I get it. Yeah, he's probably not going to live much longer. So it sucks. Who? Steve McMichael.
Oh, yeah. His wife was up there for him.
Yeah. So that sucks. But, all right. Moving along. What time is this on till 11?
11, yeah.
Okay, so we got 45 minutes left. We can get some more subs going up. I'm sitting here at 1349.
1349. All right. So everybody, let me.
I got 5 since this started, so that's good. As long as I get to 1,500 by the end of the Super Bowl.
But okay.
Well, that's what you said.
You got some work to do, man.
You wanted me to do 320 in a week and a half. Okay, but that's a high percentage for me. All
right, let's see if we can get him there. Okay,
I got 150 some of my own.
It's not a panty raid. What do you call it? Just a raid?
Dude, you and your panty raids. Let's see what my breaking news. Okay, not horrible for me.
What's that?
My
any raid?
No, my Mike Zimmer. Jesus Shuttlesworth's in the house. What up? Willie Anderson was Defensive Rookie of the Year. Will Anderson. Yeah, they gave Will Anderson the award, Mark.
Oh, did they? Okay.
And not Jalen Carter. That's what I said. My chat's all up in arms. Yes, Will Anderson won. Thank you, Alan Williams. Thank you. Marcus. Brian, no pressure,
Carter
doing
win?
the best. I'm trying, Vinny.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. Maybe I'm on crack or something.
I'm actually pretty happy. What's up, Yassine? Harvey Martin, 1970s All-Decade Team, 1977 NFL Defensive MVP. Yeah, yet he's not in the Hall of Fame. It's just ridiculous. I go back and look at Carter. Didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think he should have. Elena. If I had a vote, he would have. What's up, Logan? Thanks for coming over, bud. I love Jesus Shuttlesworth. Hell of a name. Hell of a name. Ray Allen, baby. Shout out Ray Allen. Panty raid. There you go, Mark. Panty raid.
There you go. Panty raid.
I seldom wear underwear, and when I do, it's usually something unusual. Oh, no. That's a movie line. I'm wearing drawers, people. So, who the hell?
Angriest run of the year.
I like this spot, but this guy annoys me because he's.
Thank you. I was gonna say he gets on my nerves.
He's so anti-Cowboys. I'm always going back and forth with him. It's a crime. Yes, it is, Yasin. Yes, it is. I'd give it to Isaiah Pacheco, running over people.
I threw my bloomers in my Rhonda, you nasty girl. How did Woodson not get in?
Sorry, Twist.
Yeah, there you go. That is an angry run.
I hear you, Rhonda. I hear you. That's funny. He is a Cowboys hater, Yasin. Yes, he is. He was probably a kid when Dallas was kicking ass, and we always busted up his squad. So now he's gonna take it out on us. He's good at what he does, though. He's just annoying. They shit on you. They shit on you.
I got a picture. Joe Boo with Cam Hayward. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. He's been in there for a long time because that was like 2012.
CD.
Najee Harris, angriest run. Jalen Carter. I thought he did win. My bad. I missed that one altogether.
Antonio Gates misses the cut. Yeah, of course Antonio Gates misses the cut. Darren Woodson misses the cut.
Off topic. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Carl Weathers, man. Amen on it. Shout out to you, Jorge. Rest in peace, Carl.
I know, I saw that.
Well, everybody is actually live right now with the news of Mike Zimmer.
Mike Zim. Well, we all knew that. As soon as we heard the name, we knew that. That was easy for the Cowboys. That's what they like, right? I just hope Mike Zim steps up for himself and says, yo, I need this, I need that. Hopefully we can get Danielle Hunter. I'll take it. Yeah, give me Danielle Hunter. My loyal team, the Commanders. The one and only Ron the Don, Philly 500 famous word. They shit on you. They shit on you. Yes, he does, Yasin. But we're not going to take it anymore.
I hope not.
As in the words of Jim Moore.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Don't talk about playoffs. It's playoff wins.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked. Or the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time we got the ball, we went down and got points. We got our ass totally kicked in the second half. That's what it boiled down to. It was a
horseshit performance.
I'm totally embarrassed and totally ashamed.
We sucked. So that's what I hope that his son's saying on Sunday, because I'm going to get banged, Niner ganged. Yeah, they're going to be blowing me up on Sunday.
Oh, I've got these ones that keep like emailing me and sending me pictures of Brock Purdy.
That's pretty funny, though. Come on. Like, you want to talk about a bus driver? That's Brock Purdy. He made some good throws. I ain't going to lie to you. He did make some good throws. Bang, bang. Jim Moore, 2001. You got that right, Yassine. Gail King looks beautiful. She is. Hey, it's a new job. Supervisor of Pink's remodel. Dude, Asman, welcome, welcome. You were there this morning, bright and early. You were up at 4:30 in the morning. West Coast time. Yeah, Asman. Mark left the job site. So all the
I left the job.
yeah. Well, you were in charge of the Pink's remodel, and
fuck Pinks, man.
you left the job site. All the materials got stolen. It's over, man. It's over.
No more Pinks.
I sold the land, Asman. I sold the land. The land has been sold. But while I do plan on stopping by and getting a couple Rosie O'Donnells when we go to training camp. Or maybe you can bring one. Maybe you can bring us Pinks, Asman. Let me see if I think I have a picture. Asman, here you go. I was there this afternoon. Here you go. Let's see here. Celebrating 78 years of business.
Are we talking about
Pinks?
Jeez.
Come on, he's in the house. I got to represent him. Marcus speechless. LOL,
Bang, bang,
LOL.
bus driving Brock. Okay.
How does, he was speechless. He's like, I didn't steal shit. I didn't do nothing. I got you, man. I found that about a week ago, but I had, I should have showed you earlier. How does Woody not get in the say? Yeah, Stephen Brown, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Butler made it over him, which was nuts. And Lynch, I'm sorry. Lynch was a great player. I'm not saying he don't deserve it, but
Lynch ain't got 3 Super Bowls.
That's what I'm saying. I think Darren was the quarterback. It wasn't happening without Darren Woodson. So I will be okay with. I did. Yassine, I heard a good case by Brian Broadus' guy. What's the ex-GM? He's an analyst now. Mike Lombardi. Mike Lombardi said Wink Martindale would have been the best hire they could possibly make, believe it or not. And that's because he said Rex wasn't getting it because Rex has been out with, like Mark says, and he's right. He's been out. He's been
Since
out
I had
way
1,000
too long.
subscribers on my channel. Since Dak Prescott was drafted.
What are you trying to say? Since
No,
I
I'm
was
saying,
you.
No, that was 8 years ago. I mean, excuse me, 6 years ago. No, 8 years ago. Shit. Okay, no, actually, think about this. I'm at 80, almost 85 now.
What's
I
up,
had
Jamie?
27 on the other channel. Okay, that was deleted. It started over. So that's 100,000 plus ago. That's a long fucking time. No, Rhonda, Pinks is a hot dog.
Yeah, I showed a picture of Pinks.
California.
What did you think? Was it a strip joint?
Rhonda said it sounds like an X-rated video store.
Yeah. It kind of looks like it. Here, look. It kind of looks like it could be shady. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, it's a little shady. It looks like you can get yourself a hot dog. And if you have a stack of quarters, you can get yourself whatever else you like. All right. How many points did we put on Wink? It's not so much that, Ronnie. It's the scheme he runs. Wink he is a real good defensive coordinator. He did that with that shit show in New York. So, Jim Brown, I guess they're doing it in memoriam.
Right.
Greg Sutton, what's up, buddy? I think it's funny as, man. I don't have a problem. Mark Holmes needs to shield out with that Samsung phone. Well, I don't know what that means, Jamie.
Shield out.
It's a Dallas Cowboys thing to have players blocked from the Hall of Fame. Yes, it is, Mike. How many points did we put? We put a lot of points on Wink. Maybe I should open a Pink's chain in Columbus. Loyal, we're there. I'll support you. I'll be there to. Yeah, I'll be there to buy your first Rosie O'Donnell. Just got to make sure you serve it with a moist bun. Wondering why the world's going to shit. We have women talking like dudes. Yeah, I know. He didn't have good personnel. No, not at all, Yassine. That's what I said, Mike. It's a little suspect, but Asman's a loyal customer. Jerry Richardson, wow. Ooh. Norm Snead. Yeah, I'm behind you. Ooh, look at that. Clark Higgins, wow. Carl Weathers. You ain't stopping this fight. You promised me. Don't stop this fight. Homer Jones. Wow. Ryan Mallett. That's crazy. Gil Brandt. Sean Dawkins. I didn't know he died.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Wycheck. Johnny Lujack. What a name.
Conrad Dober was a beast.
Russ Francis. Is that Boys That Matter now? Are they in there or no? Walt Garrison. Conrad Dobler. Look at him. Oof. Vince Tobin. Oof. Oh, Norma Hunt. Here today, gone tomorrow. Yet we got an ownership who wants to drag ass about bringing in talent. Go get the job done. We got generations of people who've never seen the Cowboys win anything. Anyway, I'll get to the chat. Zimmer loves his linebackers. Well, we need some, Oscar. What's up? Good evening, buddy. Thanks for always commenting on my videos. I appreciate you. Ravens have also even Green Bay have 10 million linebackers.
Oh, wow. Okay, I love this. Burnt out. 3 preseason games, no real two-a-days. 14 total padded practices per season. That's less than 1 per week. 1.5 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 45-minute long practices. 1 day off, Friday walkthroughs. That days, GPS tracking, unlimited recovery resources, burnt off. Yeah, y'all got it. Okay, yeah, we're tired. Yeah. I was serious, man. You know, when we go to training camp, I'm like, this is practice?
Practice.
This is practice. I don't see y'all running any gassers.
Not a game. Not a game. I'm streaming it, Mike Aldana. Make sure you check it out. I'll take it with me, the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. So that's to say goodbye to yesterday. You got that, Rhonda. Rhonda, that's the one song I can't sing. That's a tough one. Mark did a good job, though.
I did a good job at what?
You were singing. Everybody heard you.
Oh, please.
Cliff Jesse.
Couldn't carry
Brian,
it.
you
Put it
kind
in
of
the
resemble
back of a
Gino
pickup truck.
from 90 Day Fiance. I don't know if that's good or bad, Cliff, but thank you. You know, as some would say, I have a face only a mother could love. Shout out to my moms. Yeah, it's sad when you see that, isn't it? It's sad when you see all the people that are gone. And yet, like I said, my son, even Michael Anthony Fitness, how old is he? Has he seen a winner? I mean,
he was alive.
He was alive,
Super
but he
Bowls.
wasn't. He was alive, but he wasn't like.
He was 6 years old.
Okay, so he was me when we
the toddler.
Yeah, well, when we
mean,
lost to
kid.
the Steelers, what was that? 74, 76 or 76 and 78? What was
Something
that?
like that.
I was like 7 and 8, so I was right at that point. And then we went on a shit show until the 90s. You know.
Well, here's what I hope that we lose games, but we won't hear that we were tired.
Bang bangs in the house.
That's what I'm hoping. That Zimmer, that the last thing you're gonna find out is you didn't have enough left in the tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Back in my day, shit.
Well,
I
loyal
remember
Cowboy.
High school. Listen, we had high school football, and see, y'all don't know what it's like when you're practicing early in the morning and you got the dew on the field.
Yeah.
And your feet are soaking wet. Or when you go to, actually went away for camp. And until you've had the slimy shoulder pads because they've been in your locker and you got 2-a-days and a special team padded practice in between, that the sweat and everything just builds in and it gets slimy, and the smell.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, and that's when you had pads for everything. You had all pads everywhere.
Man,
Yeah. Well, I was always, my brother, he was your age, maybe a year older. He would have been a year older than you. I was kind of like the kid that was hanging around. I go back, I got some old high school tape of his that I'm in the end zone. I'm only like, I'm a little guy, you know. But I remember going to high school like training camp in the summer, hot as hell, right? Doing we had not Bum Phillips. There was an ex-Jet who was a friend of the coach who would come out and he helped him with training camp. They were doing 2-a-days. They were doing bear crawls, Mark, the length of the field at the end of practice. You know what a bear crawl is? I don't even think they do them anymore.
Wait a minute, are you stealing my story?
No. That's my story.
We had the crab after the...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we talked about it. But I remember having to fill up these huge vats. What they did was they filled it up with, this orange drink type shit with the big slices of oranges. Juice. Yeah, with the big slices of oranges.
What? Yeah. Joe Flacco, comeback player of the year.
Yeah, really? Okay, Come on. Joe Flacco, the one that one that pooped the bed.
Well, he was out raking leaves. Okay.
I did some leaves today. My first experience of being a Cowboys fan was in the late 80s, tail end of Tom Landry's career. Mike Modana, yeah, I remember the losing, very successful. I came in at the tail end. I don't remember. Mary Alvarez, shout out. 24 months. Hello, Mark, everyone. God bless y'all. 24 months. But yeah,
thank you, Mary.
I don't remember the Miami. I remember being in elementary school, looking in going to the library and seeing the books of the Dallas against Miami in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. I don't remember watching that.
I remember watching.
Or the Denver Bronco one. I do remember the two. Really, that's what I remember vividly. The two Steelers. There was devastating, and then we had nothing. That's when Roger left, and we had Randy White, and he never could. Poor Randy White, man, hell of a quarterback and punter for that matter.
Danny White,
Danny White, yeah. So, one of my favorite players growing up was Tony Hill. Just we had teams to get there. It's just never could do it until the 90s. until the 90s. But that's been almost 30 years now, so. How close will the Super... Not a compliment, Brian. What are you talking about, buddy? What'd I do? We lost
ML
this...
Garza, what is my frustration level with the Cowboys?
Yeah, okay. I didn't think it was.
It's not like we ain't been here every year. We just forget.
Be here next year.
I mean, I was alive, David Cowboy. I just don't really remember it. I would be lying if I
Lady
said...
Libra in the house. Shut
Are
up,
we
Lady.
better yet? Slightly. Slightly just because of how bad it ended. But with Dan Quinn, we're losing a lot of turnovers, people. We're losing a lot of turnovers. So we'll see how fast Mike Zimmer can hit the ground running. Believe it or not, Matthew, he played alongside of a Charles Haley.
A very long time
we
ago.
get it, but you still were, like I always go back
Almost
to
40
my
years
brother.
ago.
My brother wasn't good enough to be professional. He was too slow. But, man, he was, for an offense, he played both ways in college, and he was a team captain as a sophomore. I mean, he was a hell of a player, but he just was too short and not, the fastest guy, but for a small...
Coffee. You got Tommy DeVito on your screen right now. Damn, you must have just started watching it. Now, it is delayed, I guess, because...
What happened? What'd I do?
Yeah, can we go until 9 o'clock Pacific time? So that's shit.
Oh my God, the freaking
an hour and
wind
20
spreads
minutes
after the Bear Crawls killers. Yeah, Glimmer, man, it was. I remember it just being amazed what these kids looked huge to me. I was 7 years behind my brother, so I was probably 10 years old at that time. I was filling up the oranges and the buck, and everything for all the players, and they were doing bear crawls and 95, 100 degrees, humid, middle of the summer, and they had pro coaches out there, but that's why they were good, because they hit every day, twice a day.
Oh my God, man, we
hit that noise.
Oh man, a bull in the ring.
What's up?
We had a monster tackling machine. I think they finally outlawed it, but this thing was like a pad that was on a spring, and when they released it, this thing came flying at you, and you had to run into it, tackle it, and then drive it back to lock it in. And I remember it's one guy, it was hilarious. That thing goes, he's running up, and it was just like, he was flying backwards.
Yeah, man. So it wasn't that thing on a remote that they have now?
Oh, man, I don't even know what that... We used to have a sled that actually had wheels on it, had a steering wheel, and had brakes, so the coach could brake that sucker, man. And we would push the fuck out of that sled, man. Oh my God. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh my God, man. There was, like I said, I look at practice today and it's like, that's it. That week that I spent at training camp, it was 2 paid practices, a walkthrough scrimmage, a special teams practice. I was like, this is it?
Yeah.
We did more than that in a day. Every day.
Early because they were gas.
Oscar, we won 78 and lost 79.
No, I was actually not very good at
Steelers.
breakdancing.
Yeah.
I kept breaking shit.
But yeah, I just remember saying, oh my God, these players are going to die. But it was neat, like I said before, the local, as they were seniors, the high school all-star game, it was like, they call it like an East-West game. It was played at old school
Williams,
at Glassboro State College, and on the other team was Willie Flipper Anderson and Mike Rozier. So that's the kind of talent that was playing there. So it was pretty. It was the little that I know that I would be looking at. I was literally standing on the sideline watching the game. That just seeing some pros on the field. It was kind of cool.
But Joe,
loyal love two-a-days.
Blame the collective bargaining agreement because
that's what the players
the
want.
owners basically were giving players what they wanted to make sure they got what they wanted, And so it was like, oh, you don't want to practice? We don't care about what the game looks like. We just want your ass out there. So no problem. We'll make that concession, and that's what it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, now.
It's changed the game.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this now. The Dallas Cowboys have acquired 6 or 9 games for the World Cup, not the final. That'll be in New York, and they'll have a grass field supposedly in AT&T Stadium. That was some of the prerequisites. There was another, no surprise, there was another players' vote, and 92% of the players prefer and want grass. So I ask you, will Jerry Jones open up his $1 billion coffer and put a grass field at AT&T or no? I say no.
I'm sure he will. I mean, they've had monster trucks and stuff in there and all the dirt and stuff. I mean, they could, as much money as they make, they could just
keep. But my thing is they have so many events. They're going to have to come up with a system, kind of like Arizona, where they can light it in.
The lighting in there for it. Originally they had at the Houston Astrodome, they had grass in there at first.
Well, you could do what they did with Arizona, slide it out.
But they slide it how?
Yeah,
it's underground.
Yeah.
That's, Arizona, it just rides into the parking lot.
Yeah.
But that, when you say AT&T, that's not even half of the stadium. The rest of it goes big hole in the ground. So I don't know how they grow grass in there unless they end up making it so you've got trays of grass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's your truck outside, and then you put them back in and put them together. But where there's a will, there's a way, I guess. Or you end up having some grow light system.
I don't see it happening.
Pay attention for the MVP award. Dak got it. Lamar got this. MVP time.
Dak got it.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll be shocked if it's
Lamar Jackson. Not a surprise. Lamar. Congratulations, Lamar Jackson.
Time!
Just shout out to you. Randy Gregory voted for grass. David Cowboy. LOL. I'm happy for Lamar because of all the crap he took in the offseason, but, I think Dak's had a better. But, hey, I'd like to know the voting. Is Dak going to be a runner-up 2 out of the last 3 years, but he's a bad quarterback? I'm glad that, Lamar won it because that would have been, he would have got roasted. His mom's like, I got him that contract.
And to think they didn't want to sign him, or they went through.
Didn't appear like they wanted to sign him.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Lady Lieber? How are you? Thank you for heading on over. Everybody. All right, I got I got 44. So I got 8
So maybe this will leave our Cowboys hungry. FedEx, since we're not winning shit.
Well, Hamid, it means that you've had a good season. Sure, it does. Nobody's saying it was Super Bowl winning, right? runner-up don't mean nothing. Yeah, it does. It means you've had a great season. If you're a finalist to be MVP, sure it does. Jalen Hurts was a finalist. It means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jalen Hurts has had 2 down years and 1 MVP runner-up year. So what do we, Dak, not a bad QB, just isn't built for the bright lights.
Well, he'll get paid.
Do you really think Dak would win? No. I was kind of didn't really want him to win this year because that would have been ugly. Only one person can win, Vinny. Yep, you got it. That doesn't mean everybody else stinks. They're up for MVP for a reason. They've had a great year, like Jalen last year.
Mm-hmm.
That helped him get his contract.
Hey, we're coming down the home stretch.
Don't kid yourself, Hamid. Yeah, we are. I'm wide awake. I got the QB. Just needs.
Oh, you got to get to work tomorrow too, don't you?
I'm back to work. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have to be. I'm only 15 minutes away. I'm going to be there till 8. So
okay.
I'll probably get up and do a video.
Yeah, I see you putting in the work, man.
Well, I'm trying to.
You got me scared now. I got to work harder.
Don't start your shit.
Oh, seriously, man.
Scared.
Hey, and let me give some advice to it, because I've had a few people who've got in contact with me and say, "Hey, I'm starting a YouTube and things." What I will say is, this shit ain't easy. It's not as easy as people think that, oh, you just pop a camera in front of you, you get a great looking set and everything else, and then it's good. People know if you're genuine or not. And you need to have a thick skin, because you don't get people that are just for no rhyme or reason are just going to say some shit that's off the wall, and you're just going to be like, wow, really? So understand that's the first thing you got to do. Next thing is be you, because people know if you're fake or not.
That's the one thing I don't think I have an issue with, because
you're just like an angry dude, angry old dude.
No, I'm not always. So now I'm old. Earlier I was young. Now I'm old.
Okay, all right. You're less old than me. How about that?
But yeah.
Is that Prince Harry, or is that Carson Wentz?
Yeah, I think that was Carson. No, I didn't see it.
I thought he was in England to see his dad because he's got cancer.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's Harry. That's not Carson Wentz.
He stole rugby from us.
Wow, he's doing the Man of the Year, eh?
Oh.
It's an honor to be here.
He's no rugby.
We'll see, Hamid. I'm going to be doing some memberships in the near future.
Oh, yes. Oh, that would make Tracy happy. He was incredible.
So who won?
Cam Hayward from Steelers.
Oh, okay.
Please leave your message.
Oh, shit. She's not answering the phone. She must be asleep.
Yeah, I'm watching it on CBS myself. Yeah, that's fine.
Cam Hayward is Man of the Year. See it? Oh, you're watching?
I just turned it on for this.
Oh, okay. One of your babies. That's cool. Now I got to find a picture of him with Joe Boo. Because that was 12 years ago.
Mm.
He is not a young man, but he's like a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his brother, Craig Hayward?
His dad was Hammerhead Hayward.
But they're showing pictures of the other Hayward for New Orleans Saints.
His father died, I think, of brain cancer.
Was his brother the one running back for New Orleans? Or was that him?
I think that was his dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Ironhead Hayward, is that what it was? Craig Ironhead? Wow. Ironhead, right? Yeah. Loyal. That's what I said. I don't know what he said. I'm like Ironhead. Was that his dad, Mike Aldana?
Ironhead. You're right. Ironhead. I thought it was Hammerhead. He was a fullback.
Hammerhead.
And he was younger.
Fucking
Died in 2006. He was younger than me. He was born in 66. I was born in 65.
Okay, cool, Yasin. I thought. Shit.
He's got a little gray in there.
Yeah, Craig Ironhead. Yeah, man. That's cool. Michael Dana. Pause.
I'm happy for him. He is a great individual.
That's cool. Look at Drew Brees. Was it New Jersey, Vinny? Craig was from New Jersey, huh? Played running back, linebacker, and kicked in high school in New Jersey. Very cool, Vinny. Ironhead. Yes,
That's
definitely.
Prince here.
Eddie B. Thanks for coming over, my man. Thanks for supporting. Get that. You know, yeah. My sister and her husband aren't fans either, Eddie.
Ranchy Hammerhead. That reminds me of what Mo would say the other Scrooges. Haha, made me chuckle.
Hammerhead. Yeah, I know what you meant, Eddie. Passaic, New Jersey. Okay. All right, Hamid. Passaic. That's up north. Looks like a good dude. Yeah, I'm happy for him.
I'm trying to find this picture. This is going way back. Oh, that's beautiful.
Hmm. Yeah, this is what makes the NFL great. It's things like this. And then Stephen Jones gets involved.
You had to go there, didn't you?
Well, after Sunday, I'm just full Stephen Jones blast until he does something good. I like the move, Sean Deason. I like the move. But ultimately, we need players, Sean. So I hope he's in there saying, yo, to go get us somebody. They do, Ronnie. I actually like that coach. I think he's kind of played out in Pittsburgh, but they're keeping him, at least for this year coming up. Yes, they do, Yasin. They got class. The country club running a football team. Yeah, loyal. I think they need to get.
There's a lot to that.
Yeah,
that's part of what my fireside chat is going to be. We are club cowboys.
Yep. Please gain time, Brian. Don't mention the Cowboys when it comes to this moment here. I don't want to get depressed again. We need a lot of work, and I'd rather concentrate on the good of this young man.
I don't want to forget the feeling that I have right now because we too easily forget that this is the same spot we were last year.
Yeah.
And the thing is we need to keep the pressure on Stephen and Jerry Jones. So
That's what it's about.
Make some changes.
We can't let them slide, man. I'm streaming it, so I know how special this moment is.
Wow. I'm like way back on these pictures. Tyron Smith back in 2013. Jeez. With Jobu. Scared to death though.
Oh shit, loyal. I had a dream. Game time, me, you, Mark, and Prime were the owners of the Cowboys. Shit. We would take a
Congratulations, Cam.
I'll tell you one thing, they would probably be worth $9 billion, not 10, if we owned it. Linebackers, offensive tackle, running back, and wide receiver. Yep. Unfortunately, the Cowboys organization and most of the fan base is in it is purely for the glam. A lot of them are.
It's like a foot second.
I can't disagree with that.
I agree, loyal. But anyway, yes, man, it's been a good live stream. You're having a party on Sunday. You're still streaming, right? Obviously.
Yeah, yeah, we will be. It was kind of like our friend Allie was coming down because she's got a conference for work.
Yeah, but I saw you ask
And
the boys to come down.
well, so Tracy's like, I was like, oh, well, you're here so you can watch the Super Bowl. I said, Eagle fans, you can sit your ass on the couch with us too. And so then Tracy was like, oh, we can do a Super Bowl party. And then she started inviting a bunch of people over and all. And I was like, I'm really not into this Super Bowl this year. But, and she's like, what are you talking about? We discussed it. I was like, yeah, we discussed having the Super Bowls, but, we got a whole bunch of people coming over for a game I could get a rat's ass about.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we'll have probably about 15, 20 people here. And,
well, then maybe you do send me a link and I'll try and be able, you can get up and you do your shit while
here's what's crazy
I'll
is
be here.
Maybe I should put this up on here. So I'm going through up here. It's too small for you guys to see, but I was trying to find the pictures of a picture of Cam Hayward with Joe Boo, and I'm looking back through like I'm just down at the Super Bowl that was in Arizona.
Thomas, one award.
Travis Frederick, Tony Romo. I had the ultimate moment because I'm looking at this picture right here, where I am literally walking behind Tony Romo, Jason Witten, Murray, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and our long snapper. I couldn't remember him. They were all Pro Bowlers, and we were there doing a community build. And so, literally, the last time that Murray was with Romo before he left for Philly,
DeMarco
I was
Murray.
there.
I got you. Yes.
Oh my God. Some of the shit I got to do because of my wife is just insane. But on Facebook, that's how I really got started, was posting on Facebook pictures of Joe Boo with the fans and stuff. And that's just kind of took off. It's kind of crazy. There's me and Charles Haley. We did a community. Look at this. It's Charles Haley right there and me. We did a community build in Harlem, and we were testing it at the wall to make sure it would hold up.
You were red.
Oh God, that was crazy. I have lived a blessed life. I will say that much.
What's up,
So I think
Christina
you got to
Johnson?
get your ass to bed because you got work in the morning.
No, I'm not going to bed, but yeah, that's cool. Yes, it was a good stream, people. I will be back tomorrow I'll probably put a video in the morning. I'm sure I'll do something on the way to work or something. And then my lunchtime chat at 2:00 as always. And yeah, man, we're winding up the season, but you know how it works, Mark. I'm learning that there's always something to talk about with the Dallas Cowboys. So
oh my God, it's
looking
been
forward to it.
a daily basis on here. There's more to talk about now than there was
during the season
when we were playing games.
Yeah.
And the thing is today's what, the 8th?
Mm-hmm.
Legal tampering is the 11th.
I mean,
and it's a short month.
Yeah.
So we're literally talking about a month from now.
Yeah.
Beginning of free agency. So we've got the combine in a couple of weeks. And
yeah, I'm getting into the draft too. So
right, and that's what I need to go ahead and do. And we definitely need to get this stuff together because the draft, before you know it, we're going to be right there.
Yep. All right, everybody. I'm out of here. I will talk to everybody. Thanks, Mark, for joining and me joining you. It was fun. I hope everybody had a good time.
I had a great time.
Out. Later.
Peace.